Can I tell you something, Taron? I like the hat, and I feel like that's the kind of hat at home I try to...
Do you feel it might be a new potential trademark?
I think it could be a trademark for you, yeah.
It's a necessity. I just rapped on Rocket Man, and I had my hairline shaved up 2.5 inches to play the role, and my hair thinned out. So, I mean, there's not a great deal you can do to...
You are not playing Kim Jong-un, we should mention. You're playing Elton John in Rocket Man, the original Rocket Man.
That's right, yeah.
That's pretty great. I have a million questions about that. So did Elton himself, because Elton had a great scene in Kingsman in the movie.
That's where we first met. So I remember we were filming in the church there, and it feels like meeting royalty, Elton John, you know. He was playing...
It's better than royalty.
It's better than royalty.
Yeah. Royalty can't sing.
Exactly that. And I was kind of, you know, called up to meet him up on the level where the organ he was playing was. And I arrived and kind of sat with him. And, you know, I'd pictured this kind of really cool meeting of two guys that had been super casual. And he immediately goes, because it was set in a wedding scene, he said, you know, if I was 5 years younger, it'd be me that you were marrying now. And I'm like... But that's who he is. He's full of fun.
Instead of marrying you, though, he made you him.
Yeah, the next best thing is he made me him in a movie about his life.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty... Did you wear all the crazy costumes and the sunglasses?
Oh, I mean, you have no idea. We go to places in this movie, with the costumes especially. I mean, I'm either wearing everything or nothing.
And you're actually singing in the movie.
Yes, I come from a bit of a singing background. I come from Wales, and there's a strong culture of singing. I've always loved singing.
Is there really a strong culture of singing in Wales?
Yeah, choral singing, like choirs, Welsh hymns, religious music. And part of what happened was that Matthew Vaughn, the producer of the movie, I recorded this song with Hugh Jackman to promote the movie Eddie the Eagle called Thrill Me. And when I recorded it, I mean, I don't know what he was thinking, whether he just thought I was going to be really bad and would still use it, but he called me and said, you can sing. And I was like, well, yeah, I said I could sing. He said, no, but you can sing. And I was like, yes, Matthew, I can sing.
Yeah, because every actor lies. Like, they put things on their resume.
CV,
like, I know how to, you know, I'm into...
Play the bagpipes or whatever.
And then you know that they're never going to ask for that. But then, God forbid, they do ask for it. And what are they going to do? They're stuck with you.
So, yeah, on this occasion, they caught someone who was telling the truth, I hope. So then, yeah, met with...
And are you playing the piano as well?
So I made a real effort to learn.
Okay.
It turns out it's quite difficult.
Yes, right. You can't just...
Who'd have thought?
Stroll in and play piano like Elton John.
There's bits I do, but they're very calculated moments where it's a reveal that I'm playing. So, I mean, I would love to claim I did all the piano playing, but Elton John's one of the greatest piano players of all time. So, obviously, I'm not playing everything, but I do my best to do some bits.
I can't wait to see that. Do you keep in touch with Elton now that you have this connection with him?
I saw Elton on Friday night.
Oh, you did? All right.
Oh, yeah.
What were you doing on Friday night?
That's me. That's Elton.
That looks like you, but that doesn't look like Elton.
He gets to stand upright because he's the legend.
Uh-huh.
But I'm very happy cuddling him. I saw him on Friday night. It was my birthday this weekend, and I flew my family out with me to New York, where I was promoting Robin Hood, and we went and saw him in concert on Friday night.
Oh, great. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, he was...
Did he give you a shout-out from stage?
Well, you know, he actually dedicated Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me to me.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was...
What did your family say when that happened?
Yeah, so my mum started crying, and then I tried to hold it together, and the lips started going. And before I know it, I'm in front of thousands of people with Elton John 10 metres away, and I'm crying my eyes out. But, yeah, it was an amazing moment. He dedicated it to me and my great friend, Dexter Fletcher, who directed the movie.
I see. Oh, so it wasn't just to you. It was to, you and another guy. You know, it's like you had to split. It's like he dedicated half of a song to you. What else did you do for your birthday? What was with your family?
So the chief reason my family came to New York with me was that I heard about this production of Frozen on Broadway, and I have two little sisters.
How old are they?
They're 5 and 8.
Okay, oh, so they're perfect Frozen age.
They're ideal age for Frozen.
Right.
And I I thought, well, when can I organise it over the course of my birthday weekend that's not my actual birthday?
To take them to the show.
To take them to the show. But as it turns out, we could only go on my birthday. And I kind of felt a little reluctant, but excited to share it with them. I swear by the end of that show, I was clapping louder than anyone else in the audience. It was phenomenal.
Did they dedicate part of a song to you in that one, too? Or?
Not in this one, no. Not in this one. But we went backstage.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's great.
And met the princesses. You know, it was supposed to be for my little sisters. I'm kicking my sisters out the way. It was great.
Do the princesses stay in their costumes when they meet the girls?
Certainly to meet the fans. I guess because they must meet a lot of youngsters. They want to maintain the illusion. But they were so charming and so lovely.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's a great brother thing to do on your birthday for them.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
that's a solid brother move right there.
Yeah.
I mean, they won't forget that one for some time.
Well, I hope not. That's why I did it.
Playing Robin Hood is funny because Emily's here talking about playing Mary Poppins, and Robin Hood is kind of like, you know, I mean, I think you got James Bond.
Yes.
Probably #1, right?
Yeah. What do you mean in terms of, like, British icon? Yeah.
But then there's, like, Sherlock Holmes and Robin Hood, and that's got to be...
It's got to be up there, right?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Did you get to learn to shoot as, like, an expert and all that stuff?
Yeah, so I spent 2 months sweating, learning this very specific style of archery that allows you to shoot a lot of arrows very fast. And then, you know, to the point where my fingers were bleeding, bruises all up my arm, and then arrived on set and they said, oh, no, you won't be firing any real arrows.
What? No, wait. No one told you this?
So, well, why have I been up at 6 a.m. every day learning? I guess, in all seriousness, it's about muscle memory and, I don't know.
Oh, is that why?
Whatever spiel they gave me.
So what's happening when you're... Is it all, like, CGI or something?
So if there's a very specific controlled environment where they know I'm not going to kill a member of the crew...
I see.
They will let me have one with a blunted end. But most of the time, you know, you're firing at bad guys or whatever, or, you know...
Right, yeah. Ideally,
Ben Mendelsohn, who plays the sheriff. But, yeah, it was great fun learning, though. But maybe could have cut down the time a little bit from 2 months if we weren't going to fire any real arrows.
Just think of how handy now being able to handle a bow and arrow will come in. I mean, almost never, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, not really. But no, it's been a great ride. I'm super proud.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you,
I look forward to seeing both of these movies. Robin Hood opens a week from today. Taron Egerton, everybody. Thank you, Taron. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel. Click below to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you want to be that way about it, don't.